Yes, this is DFXS. Welcome to DFX family, and I believe that, guys, we are all doing great. All right, in this video, I'm going to do quick analysis before we take this trade, because we are about to take this trade. This is a live trading, guys. This is a live trading, and as you can see, still very early in the morning. This is 7:20, 25 minutes past 7. Very early in the morning. And what we are waiting now here, it is this candle to close with a good bullish momentum. And I just want you to see how this system, how easy it is when it comes to use the system. And let's start here in minute 15, because this signal, it seems like it will be from minute 15, so minute 10. You can see what we are waiting for close. This one means that this gonna give us a good profit. This is the signal that I always say to you, gonna give us a good profit. One of the good thing is that we are coming from the support here. It's always you have a minute 3 confirmation, so it's very easy to use this system. You can see we are waiting the candle closure of this minute 15 candles, all right, or maybe it can be minute 10, because if I check here in minute 10 also, it is almost the same thing. And since this is a hit and run, as you can see in our confirmation template 2 of minute 15 here, something is telling us this market gonna test this area, then it can drop down. So that is what minute 10 can tell us at this point. All right, let me show you here. Let me bring my pen. All right, so this means that this market is going like this. All right, so it can continue going up, or maybe it can hit this place, then it can drop down. So that is the best thing about this system, because you can be able to know where this market is going. So second thing, let's go here back to minute 15. Also here we can see this candle will close at this place. Let me zoom. All right, we are waiting for this candle to close with a bullish momentum. And as you can see here, there is a rejection, but we don't see rejections here, but we are seeing the rejection on sellers. This means that the sellers are trying to push the market down, but the buyers are still taking control. So if this candle here can close with a good bullish momentum candle, or maybe with the rejection on this side, this means that we can buy that market. And why are we going to buy market? Remember, we are doing scalping on a minute 3. In minute 3, template 1, because we have testing confirmation template 1, you can see clearly it has already hit our minute 3 high here, and now rejected here, respecting this our support, which was broken and become resistance. And this minute 3 tells you that this market can go down. But now, here it is where now you should pay more attention. We are seeing there is something we want to confirm on our minute 15 or minute 10. But, we're not confirming 3 time frames. Always remember that. It is only that big minute 10, what I'm talking about here, they're gonna line with minute 15. So even if we are using a single time frame, because remember, minute 10 gives a signal by itself, and minute 20 it's also signal by itself. All right, and also minute 15 it is signal by itself. And as we can see, all in minute 20 here, confirmation time frame, confirmation 1, we can see we are coming also from the resistance and from the support, sorry, and there is a possibility for this market to go up, all right, or if it can go down. And the reason as to why we don't guess, or we don't mess, or we don't play games with the market, it is when it comes to minute 3. So now let's see what we are waiting in minute 3, because if you understand this system, it's gonna help you a lot. In this minute 3 confirmation 1, as you can see, we are coming from this support, all right, or the resistance that it was the support that was broken and become resistance. So now minute 3 is telling you there is a resistance here. There can be a rejection. So all we are waiting here in order to buy this market, it is the candle to close with a good bullish momentum that breaks this support at this area. So it will break this resistance now. And if it gives us a good bullish momentum candle, or even if it can have a wick on this bottom, all we need to check here, it is the body, the closure of this body. All right. If we get that closure of that body, as you can see here, whoever who participate on our dynamic courses, you understand what, if I draw this line here, you know what is filled already at this point. Then this tells us now we can buy that market, and if that market will close, will drop at this point, we are going to add more position. Then we can take our profit, and you can see the profit can be somewhere here, but that is the work of the system to take position. The second thing you can see, as I have been telling you, the market always continue creating internal structures or inducements, whatever you want to call them. So this one for us, it is our internal structure. And we always say the internal structure must be taken out by the breakout candle or the good bullish momentum candle, such as this. We are looking, these are the momentum candles that we are talking about, or the strength candles, all right? So those are the strength candles that we are waiting for the market to break this area in order for us to buy. So you can see you cannot be trapped, all right? Because you can say, okay, if this market breaks here, so we can go to this area. No, we are not going to that area. Remember our strategy, it is hit and run. Why am I saying that? It is because if you go to minute 15 also, in a second confirmation time frame, let me see the second confirmation template. Let me show you why we are not going there. You can see we have this resistance at this point here. This was the support that was taken out, and now the support became a resistance. So this tells you the reason that's why we are scalping there. It is because there is a resistance here, so the market can retest that area and go down. But before market test that area, because we are doing hit and run, that's why in minute 3, that's why you see here on our minute 3 that we have a breakout at this point. And what will make us also re-enter this market in order to go this area, it is if in minute 15 here, the market also will break this point, all right? Will break this point with a good with a bullish momentum at this area. Then this tells us now we will have confidence that now we can go into that point. And the best thing is our system, because it's automated system, automatically it will show us here in minute 3 what to do. Because if we go to minute 3 confirmation 2, all right, we have that template here. And this is why you must watch the video that talks about what we confirm before we enter the market, all right? So in minute 3 confirmation, you can see second confirmation, it is very clear that again, we are coming from this resistance possibility of going up. So the reason as to why these different time frames help us a lot, it is because you can see, one can tell you we are going to test this area, and if this area is taken out, we are confident to go up. And because of the profit, all right, and because of maybe how sure are you or you will be if the market will take you at this point, that's why we have confirmation 1 that telling us we can wait for the market after banking, because we must do a scalping here, we must do hit and run at this point. Then also we will enter, or we will enter the market if this will break again this area. We can do another hit and run maybe to this area. Then, because we can continue waiting for the market to create higher highs and higher lows, but in minute 3, all of this is covered. So all what big time frame giving us, it is a sight of what we are doing. all right? It is what we are doing, because if you check here, we are coming from the resistance. So if this support, not resistance, support. So if this support will be respected, all right, we are going to at least test another resistant. And remember, this system has the detectors, so it plays game with other big time frame about their internal structure, because we are trading the hit and run. So the confidence that gives us that we can go to this area, it is in that confirmation 1. And if we go to confirmation 2, we can see also there is a retest. So the highs, we are talking about it somewhere here. All right. This is the high that we are trying to target. All right. And if you are a good SMC trader, you know that here we have another order block at this point that we are expecting also for those people who are selling. They are expecting to sell that market at this point. Yet, for us, we are waiting for a bullish candle at this, then we can hit and run to this point and wait if the market can continue, can break this zone and go up. And instead of guessing, because that is what I mean, instead of guessing, the system will guide you, because again, this resistance will be taken out. So where we expecting, we have an order block at this point for this market to drop again, because it can test this area and drop. This tells us we also we can bank in minute 3, and when it the confidence that again it will give us to go this far, it is if this resistance also will be taken out by a good bullish momentum candle or the breakout candle, then again we can continue with that market. So this hit and run, you can never miss. You can never miss that opportunity if you are going to understand the system correctly. And this is why we are offering free copier for whoever have this system for lifetime, because you must be earning as you learn, because you cannot be in forex market for years learning. Every year you are learning, every year you are learning, and when you try to bank, or when you try to make money, or when you top up in your real account, things goes otherwise, because you just blow your account, you just lose money. But maybe in your demo account you are good, you are doing great, all right. But since now we have set everything, we have tested everything, we are now trading on our in our live account, all right, in our live account, because let us check something here. All right. Let's go to, let's say, even 3 days results here, because it's very, very important. Let's see the results here. You can see we have some, whatever losses here. This is live account. Remember, we have demo this when we were doing the testing. So profit already yesterday we did a small withdrawal, $15,000, all right. And but in 3 days we have already made more than $2,000. So this, when I'm doing this analysis, sometimes I do it on our live account, because like now we are targeting to trade this, and also the copier also it is in this area. Also we are targeting to trade this, because this is a small account also for a live account, but we are targeting also to trade this, or have the copier, all right. You must have it. So let us wait and see if now we can trade this. We are doing live trading today, all right. Today it's a live trading. I think I'll be sharing sometimes a link with people so that we can do together, because you have to learn more about the system, right? It's very simple. We are helping you understand the system as you learn. So I just want us to pause for a while as we wait for the what we call this candle here, candle closure, to break this point and give us a good bullish momentum. So allow me to pause for a while, as if that signal align, then we are going to take it. If it will backfire, well and good, because not every time the signal line, sometimes if it does not merge or meet our expectation of what we are looking for, what we are waiting for, then we are not going to force the market. So guys, to understand this system, it's very, very easy. In our dynamic courses group, I've shared the video on how to arrange your charts so that you can read them easily. You can check what is happening on minute 20. If the minute 20 has the confirmation like here, it has a good confirmation here, and also how to use this minute 15 confirmation and minute 3 confirmation. We have that video, it's very clear, but it is also good to remind you what we are looking for and the importance of these two confirmation time frame. We have one of the time frame, let's say, for example, here in minute 20, you just attach minute 15 confirmation one, all right? And the second one, because they must be two, in the second one, you must attach this second minute 15 confirmation. They helps you a lot because in this confirmation one, we can see we are coming from the resistance, and you want to be sure how far you can go. If these are not resistance support, sorry, you want to be sure of how far you can go. And this being a support does not guarantee you that the market must reach at this resistance level or at this what we call the order block that is here before the market dropping down, because all things people have been used of, it is if the market respect your support here, then people are used that market can go back and retest to their order block or maybe their resistance, then the market or their supply, then the market can go down. And after learning all those things, you have been messing up because sometimes you don't know what can happen here if the market can reverse. But in using our system, it's very easy because if we go now to confirmation 2, it has already indicate that here we had a support here, and you can see the support was tested many times, many times. This means that it is a strong support at this point. You can see it is a support that is a very, very strong support. All right, you can see it was tested so several times. Several times here, you can see it is a real strong support that was taken out and support became a resistance. So for if people are, someone is only relying with this and saying, oh, now I think, you think, never trade what you think. Oh, now I think now this market can go to that point. Oh my, sometimes hey, it is good to be clear many times when you are trading. So if we go back here, we can see it is not that so, all right? Because the market here, it has shown how that area is or how the strong that area is. Let me zoom because of several times that that area has been tested. So there is a high possibility for this market to retest this area and again go down because it can retest where the market broke our support, all right? And now it can be retested and then go down. And if it can be taken out, there is a possibility now for this market to go up. But you can see the game that was played at this point. After this breakout, the market came to this point and it was rejected. All of a sudden, again, we have a good strength, bullish momentum here, thinking now it is time to go up. No, it is not time to go up. And it's according to what the system is telling you. So this means the signal that we are waiting for, we can only scalp to this point. And scalping to this point, this tells us we already see there is a resistance there. So the only time we can re-enter another buy, it is if now this area can be taken out and now become another support after being a resistance, then we can buy that market. So also don't forget about every time frame here, it is a signal by itself. Also, if we go to minute 10, we can see it's almost aligning with minute 20, because you can see also here we are coming from the support, expecting this market to go up, and we go the second confirmation, the template, it is here, the second confirmation templates also telling us the same thing, that also there was a resistance at this point. So this means this area is very strong. So if this area can be retested, we'll also wait for the market to take out. So you can see you don't get tired of analyzing the market. All you know, you need to understand here, it is to play with this template. And if you know how to play with those templates by arranging your market the simple way I'm doing here, then you are good to go. Something that you're not supposed to forget, and I'm repeating this several times, it is that minute 20, it is the signal if you confirm there by itself. So don't think we are confirming minute 10, minute 20, minute 15, so that we can enter on minute 3. No. All we want, it is minute 10 confirmation. I've already shared that video, and that's why I'm repeating myself here, because you really need to get this message correctly on what we confirm in each time frame. It is a signal by itself. So the only thing that it's combined, or what to combine, if you get a confirmation on minute 20, you jump to minute 3 to wait whatever what we are talking about, the internal structure to be created. But you can see the system has already indicated or shown you where we are waiting for, because this internal structure to be taken out, we can see it is this the resistance that will be broken, and the resistance will become a support, and that also is taken out of this internal structure. And you know, when we get a good bullish momentum at this point, that now we can buy that market. So that is the simple thing about the system. So if you get also the signal, let's say, for example, again, you have confirmed something in minute 10, then that is the signal by itself. In that, our last video, we talked about if all time frames align, you can go, it can guarantee you to go for more profit. You can hold for more profit, all right? But since our strategy is hit and run, we are very, very careful with what is happening in minute 3, the highs and the lows of minute 3. But if that area can be taken out, you can see the second confirmation of our minute 3, it tells us we can go to this far. But you can see we have internal structure that is created. So here, if this market breaks this point, then again we can go to this area if we have also a confirmation on minute in higher time frame. In higher time frame, you can see we have a resistance somewhere here. So we are waiting that area to be taken out so that we can go fast. So the system, it arranges itself automatically. So you don't struggle to think whether we have internal structure or not, because if, let's say, for example, you are confused about this internal structure, then in a confirmation one, it can show you automatically there is a resistance to be broken or to be taken out. Then again, we can enter that market. But here, it's already prepared. We have already, the market has already respected our support. So you can see those are two games that is about to give us a good confirmation, the respect of the continuation after respecting our support, or the break of a resistance. So you cannot just enter the market because you think maybe support was respected, it's time to go higher. No, it is time to wait if this resistance here will be taken out. So if this resistance is taken out by a good bullish momentum candle, then we are good to go and buy that market. So we are waiting for the candle to take out this resistance and give us a good bullish momentum candle. Then live we can trade at this. So again, I'm going to pause for a few minutes. Then again, we can come back and see what is happening. Oh, yes, we are back. As you can see, it's like the signal is still backfiring. We were waiting for it at this point. Then here we are, these are internal bars, so this is just one leg. So we are still waiting, but somehow I think this system, not the system, the signal has already backfired because the market is trying to consolidate. So in one point or the other, according to the character of gold, it's gonna go up or down. But since now we're gonna wait more and more to see the behaviors of the market, how it will help this area. You can follow us on our Telegram if the signal will be valid. I will take it and the screenshot will be shared on our Telegram. But I do believe you have learned something on what to do and what we are waiting for. And we are going to continue to share more video on how we analyze and how we take our trades. For now, let me pause my video there. Wait for the screenshot, because by the end of the day, each and every time we get signals, we must share there. All right. So make sure you join our copier, because it's free for lifetime. All you need it is to subscribe. It is to purchase signal generating EA or any of our EA. Thank you so much, guys. And once again, welcome to TFX family. Thank you.